Hello? Are we live? Are we good? Just refresh the channel. I don't like that sound. Just quickly jump into Skyblock. But are we live? Yes, we are. Let's go! Oh. Okay. A lot of sounds. A lot of lag. Hopefully that was smoothing out. But we're live. So this is pretty fun. I know it's been a while. So I've been, streaming. And that's mostly just because of unmotivation. I've never really seen a reason because, no one really turns up. It just kind of seems like a waste. But, who knows? Anyway, so, so I'm on a little co-op, even though I'm like the only one who plays on this anymore. But I am on a co-op. This is our little island. Give it a tour in a sec once I just crafted all these potatoes up. Just put these in the potato chest. Alright, so right here, we've got the ice farm. I'm trying to get the ice frozen side. It is important. I'm just gonna take this off. But it is really freaking annoying. And if I show you my collection, go into mining ice. I've nearly even maxed out ice. I can technically, I've unlocked the frozen blaze armor. I've collected over 100,000. You need so much enchanted ice, and I've collected so much. How close am I? Not close at all. So we're having fun. Just collecting ice. Like I spent a whole nearly 2 days collecting ice, and that's like all I got from this. This is what I got from 2 days. So I just have been procrastinating doing that. That does not sound fun. But who knows? Maybe it might work out. I do need it because, well, I don't need it, but I would like it. It's gonna be a very important weapon. Like, yes, I know it is a late game weapon, or mostly late game. I'm in the mid game, so I probably not the best for going for it, but I want it. So if you want something, you have to go for it. And this is Iron Man, so it's not like I can just like grind a bunch of coins and buy stuff. Let's see, anything in the chat? No, nothing. Not unexpected. Never anything in chat. How's the stream looking? The stream. Nope, not gonna play that. But yep, still nothing. Oh, we actually got someone. Hello. It's not showing up in my... I've got the stream chat and it's not showing up in this. It's very annoying. Don't know why it's not showing up. But we have got J Pro in the stream. What's going on, man? How's it being not words? What's it like not being at school? I think it's pretty fun. But yeah, so I just finished school for like 3 weeks. So hopefully, I felt the motivation to come on for today. Hopefully the motivation will keep coming and I'll stream more. But anyway, so we've got some ice minions set up here. All of these collecting ice, packed ice. They've all got compactors. I'm working on a super compactor. That's like gonna take a while. Like this dude is taking a while. Got this potato minion for hot potato books. Got quite a few skeleton minions up here. That's up here. Got some skeleton minions for the ruin bow. Also a very important. I got the hurricane bow, hoping that it would be good. It is very much just a waste of enchanted bones. I should not have done it. I would have had enough bones to at least craft it. Because the thing about the runen bow is if you look at the recipe, like, it's really not the, it's really cheap. Well, it's not really cheap, but it's pretty cheap. Like, it's pretty cheap. So, I don't know why, and like, really cheap, like, you can get this stuff very quickly, really cheap. But it just takes so long to actually unlock the recipe. And like string is like the easiest thing to get an enchanted version of. So like that is gonna be pretty easy. I don't have a lot of it. I can probably grind for like a couple hours and I'll have it. But yeah, so I've got that going. I've got a little potato farm, got a little potato farm going on down here. Got it growing, there's no sunlight there, so they're not growing there. It's really important. I really don't understand how things work. And then, yeah, we've also got a cocoa beans minion in here, because we want the replenish book as those. That's really important. And I think that's about it. There's an Eevee I built one day, so I was bored. We've got our little enchanting area. I was trying to build like a cobblestone generator, and it did work. But, I just couldn't be bothered to see him grind. I've got a deep caverns. We got this castle thing. One of our co-op members, like one of our first co-op members, built this in like the first couple days of like the co-op, and like done nothing to it. Like just absolutely nothing. So yeah, that's just there. I'm sorry for the what's going on, how you can't see anything. I'm trying to figure out why I can't see chat, or why chat isn't working on my thing. If you're in chat, if you could type, that would be nice. But yeah, that's just not working. Don't know why it isn't, but it just doesn't seem to be working. Or like, it's not showing on my side. So, oh, I can see it now. I just expanded it and I can see it. So, never mind about having to type. Anyway, so that just got built randomly. We used to have a jungle minion in there for the jungle axe, and I think that's pretty much it. Nothing insanely beautiful. But it doesn't have to be. So that's what we've got going on. So I think what we're going to do is we're first going to buy our ice for the day. because that is very important for me every day. Need to head over to the builder here. There we go. Head over to the builder here and just buy our ice. Very important this is done. And like it's not very expensive. And then how much I can never remember how much we get from this. Like it's not a lot. Yeah. We barely get over half a stack. So in 2 days we get a stack and a bit. And I need like, I don't know, like probably something around like 200 stacks. So it's not fun, you know. But what we have to do, well, I guess what I have to do, because I'm the only one going for the thing, and I'm the only one playing. Definitely not a little salty about that. All my co-op members left. Anyway, let's head over to the End Island and kill some zealots. Not zealots, I don't want to kill zealots. Those I cannot kill. I just want to kill some regular endermen. Yeah, I did put my shoes on. Sick. Oh, I have 50 coins. Should probably put those in the bank. Oh, they brought this down. I remember this personal bank thing. It used to be so dumb because you could only use it like once every day. And it was like, what is the point? Yo, we reached 1 million. We've been, like, our co-op has been trying to reach 1 million for a while. But yeah, so my raid is not maxed out. It's got the max enchantment, but it's not maxed in terms of like, it needs like hot potato books and stuff. I also have enchanted. I'm also kind of grinding Enderman itself because, or eyes of Ender Pearls, because getting an aspect at the end is very important. They are very good. Like you can get the Leaping Sword, which I believe is like a better upgrade. I'm not sure though. So who knows? Right now I only have one piece of Ender armor. Last time I think I grinded for like a while to get maybe like 1 or 2 pieces, and then bought the rest from the auction house. Maybe a fan gave it to me. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so this is pretty easy to gain money really quick. I'm gonna put on a resource pack because otherwise, it's just gonna be dark, and we don't want that. Okay, that's better. We don't have to be playing Skyblock for the whole time. There is another server that I play on, like a survival server with mates, that I recently tied in and lost all my stuff. So we don't have to, so we can go play on that, try and get my stuff back. I do have like a house and a base, so like, it's not like it's gonna be hard to get stuff back. I really am tempted to just go watch my stream in the chat, like, watch my stream on YouTube. My channel's called Griffin. Go watch my stream, please. I am tempted to do that, but it would just make me seem like a douche. So I'm not going to. What? This guy is like dragon armor. Why are you farm? Probably money. But still. Oh god, I didn't see you were ruined. Yes, please kill him. Thank you. You also have, oh maybe you don't have boots. But you mostly have full. Why are you here? Now, can you look at enemy in the head of this? Oh, you can. Okay, I'm just gonna let him finish it. No? Okay, I'll finish it. But yeah, it's pretty hard to die for me as long as I like use the wand of healing every now and then. I'm pretty much good. Just grab a burst of speed. No. It's very annoying. I can't one hit like all of them, and I only one hit if I do a crit. Which like I have a pretty high % chance to crit, but it's not like 100%. Or like I know you can make it so that you can like you have like 2% chance to not crit, which just kind of seems insane. But like apparently it's possible. No, this guy has full end armor. What are you doing? You have no. Oh, actually, probably like and I completely forgot the thing. The end sword thing that allows you to teleport. That sword. It's probably going to get up for that. How is grappling hook only a common item? Like, it really should be like an epic. That's what it's like one of the most useful items. It didn't work! No! Oh, I didn't die. But like, these enemies are bad. They have like a low % chance to drop it. I can kill them, like, I was just so I was caught off guard. So like, I can kill them. For like a day, I thought they gave like better, but that they used to give have a higher % chance, but then they changed it so that they have they have less. Which doesn't make sense, but I guess it's making it easier for the noobs, like this guy who can't one-shot. Like, let me help you out, but no, I couldn't even hit it. I think I only just kill because of my fire aspect. I think that's the only reason I kill them in one shot. But it's really annoying because, like, I'll do that where I get like 4 in a row. I'm like, let's go, let's go. And then all of a sudden it'll be like, okay, you did well, you're one-shotting all of them. How about we make it from now on that it takes 2 hits, or sometimes even 4 hits. Maybe even 3 if you're bad. See, that was just 4, and now I one-shot them. Like, it's just not fun. Alright. I've seen an increase in, like, Iron Man players. I completely forgot the name for a second. Because, you know, of course, I've been at that stage where you kind of run around the whole server. And, like, I remember being in this stage in my regular profile and seeing, like, maybe 1 or 2 Iron Man. But now I see, like, a majority doing Iron Man. Which I really like. I think it's more traditional to the original Skyblock. Like, it's not the exact same, but like, it's more traditional. So, I do quite like it. I was actually, when my friends were like, oh, let's do a... Well, one of my friends wanted to do it. The other friend was just like, oh, I'll just play whatever you guys play. That's why we kicked him from the co-op. So, what happened was, it was originally me and 2 other friends. One of them being a big Skyblock fan. And what happened was, so we started it, we had fun, and I went to one of their houses, and we played for like basically the whole day, and then after that day, I never saw one of them play on it again. There's still the other one who will play on it, but one of them never plays on it, and the other one who does play on it, or used to play on it a lot, he had his sister join, because his sister wanted to join. And, excuse me? God? Oh no, it's God. And God's gone. But basically so they joined his sister, and then his sister also did not play. And then so we are primary school friends, and we now go to, of course, different schools. But and of course, like, we both have new friends and stuff. And he wanted one of his friends to join, which I was totally okay with, because, I talked to that friend, I know a lot of his friends. He actually knows none of my friends. Oh, no, he's talked to one of my friends. But for the most part, he's talked to, like, none of my friends. Oh, no, I think he's talked to two, actually. He's talked to, like, my two closest friends. And I've talked to, like, 6 of his. So, not an equal balance, but somewhat of a balance. And so he wanted to join, and, like, this guy is like he's like pretty, I wouldn't say sweaty, he's not the best Minecraft player, but like he's a addict, like he plays like me, but like, he's not bad, but he's like decent, he's not bad, like he can hold his own in a PvP fight, he's okay, I'm probably better than him, but I can't be proven wrong, like, I'm just saying probably. Like, I haven't seen too much. I hate how they say, oh, magic enchanted ender pearl, big find. And then it's like, come on, man. I once got it like 4 enchanted ender pearls like in a row, and I'm like, come on, just give me an armor piece. Anyway, so he wanted him to join, and he has benefited. He hasn't really benefited the COD too much, but like we were very far further ahead, so he just needs to kind of catch up. And he also hasn't really played, so like you can't really blame him. He hasn't really played. He's been playing on our other server. Anyway, so yeah, he wanted to join, and what happened was the sister wouldn't jump on to log off, and it wasn't like to leave the co-op, and it wasn't like, oh, she didn't want to leave the co-op. She didn't care. She had done like nothing on it, but she just couldn't be bothered to pick up her laptop, which is very much like her brother. Her brother is also quite lazy. Like, I've had times where like we've been hanging out at the park one time. I'm like, oh, can you call this friend, see if he wants to come down? As like he's one of our friends and he lives really close. But I don't have any of his details, as I actually didn't have a phone by then at that time. Oh, maybe I did. But I didn't have his details, and he's like, no. And it wasn't like, I'm like, why? And he's like, can't be bothered to. And like, no, yeah, I think we did have his. I think I did have a phone, because like we were talking on the phone. And so I'm just like, dude, come on, just call him, see if he wants to. And no. It's so frustrating. Like, I love the man to death. He's my best friend. But he can be very frustrating at some times. Like, I talked to some of my other friends. Like, one of our primary school friends. And it's like, we all love this guy. He's a core part of our group. But just sometimes you do want to strangle him just a little bit. just because of how, and I feel like annoying's a bit too strong, but there has been times where he does want to make you like he's stubborn. He's one of those people. He's a smart kid. Like, don't get me wrong, he is very smart, but he does think that everything he says is right. Like, we once had like a month-long argument about if you could find like fallen down trees in Java Minecraft in like forests, and okay, because I was after like our first conversation, I did not care. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I probably just saw it in the mod or something, and he's like, you can't have it, and he just kept on going on about it, and it was kind of annoying. But you know, I still love him. I call him my half brother. It's a very big joke in our families that me and him are brothers, as we see each other so often. I'm probably going to see him tomorrow, as we are both on holidays now, and we're probably going to spend a lot of time together. And like, he just had his house redone, so you know, and like, I went there a couple days ago, and it smelled like paint. So if I do stay over, you know, I'm gonna be really getting to smell the paint. It remembers me a story. So everyone knows, like, so in Australia, you have to learn swimming. Like, it's a part of the curriculum. Like, you have to, like, the state, like, will provide money to take your school take your class to a thing, to you know, a swimming facility. Most schools, like, they just have like other schools that have like school friends that have swimming pools. Like, the school that I go to has a swimming pool, and we have like 7 different schools, from like primary school to high school. I think we even have like a college use it once, not college, university use it once. But yeah, you have to learn swimming. It's like a must. I think you have to. So we got to learn swimming, and one time, so this was in primary school. I don't know why I remember this, but I remember this so vividly. Basically, the place where we went for swimming, or used to, because they changed it, the parents got annoyed saying that we weren't actually doing swimming, or it was very weak sauce swimming, which it was, but I didn't care because I did like swimming outside of school, as most kids did. Like, it was a very common thing to do swimming outside of school, because like, you really need to learn swimming to live in Australia. Like, for anyone, if you plan to move over to Australia, which you know, it is a very nice place, but do you learn swimming? I know probably a lot of people learn swimming, but like, especially in some beaches, it can be a little wild. Like, I'm a tall person, I'm about 6'2". I've had it where like, we've gone to like a place which is usually pretty shallow, and like, it's very good for like early swimmers, or well, not well, yeah, it's okay for early swimmers, but very good for early surfers. And like, they had waves that were like 6'7" or something. Like, they were some tall waves, you know, massive undercurrent. Like, I'm a pretty good swimmer. I've been doing it since I was very small. Like, it's very, like, when I do have a kid in the future, or at least when hopefully I do have a kid in the future, I am definitely going to have like my kid, like, learned swimming from a young age. Because, like, as much as I hated swimming and going to swimming lessons, like, it was just kind of, how, like, you know, it wasn't the worst, but like, it was just, it's like school. Some of the stuff seems, like, repetitive. Like, the only fun thing about swimming is, like, your teacher will, like, at the end, like, every teacher would do, like, a trick off the diving, and after you, like, practice diving at the end, if, like, there was spare time. But, like, oh, right, paint. But, basically, where we'd been doing paint, where we had been doing swimming, they had been repainting. And at our school, you went with the year below you. Like, year one was paired up with year twos, and they made like a combined class. Because our school was very small, so they combined us together. So they had two classes, but they were just able to have 16 people in each class. Like, otherwise it was going to be like a very small. Anyway, so what happened is so this place had just been recently painted. No, it had the new paint smell, so it was absolutely disgusting. Like, I've smelt new paint before. Like, we've had our house renovated before. And, like, it smelled like it wasn't horrible. It wasn't a horrible smell. I was also in lockdown, so I was in my room for a lot. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. The one armor piece that I have, I get again. And it's not like I can even, like, sell it or something. I guess I can give it to my co-op if they ever decide to log on. But anyway, so, like, this is the only reason why I remember, like, this story, just by hearing paint. Because I remember the smell of the paint very vividly. It was something that very singed your nose, like razor blades. And so everyone would, like, run past holding their breath, because it was, like, a certain corridor where, like, where it would get, like, trapped, and you could really smell it. And then what happened was so what happened? So I was a good swimmer, so basically I was in, like, the top class, and so we had finished last, as we had been held back a little bit, as we were doing, I don't remember what, but I remember we had been held back. So, you know, I'm rushing to get dressed, which, you know, is pretty quick. Also, like, talking to my mates, as all my mates were in the top class. You know, we are pretty epic. And so we getting changed, you know, I walk out. Basically, we had the two classes would, like, line up, like, one on one side, one on the other side. Like, and because everyone was wanting to be the first class. You know, everyone wanted to get changed first, because everyone wanted to sit at the back of the bus. I still, like, remember the feeling of sitting at the back of the bus with all your mates. You know, your hair's still a little bit damp. You know, it's just like a feeling that I just can't forget. It's like, it's a happy feeling. And I remember, like, we would pretend like we were driving a tank. It was really weird. But anyway, so what happened is, so I walked out, you know, I still actually have, like, a towel, I'm trying to dry my hair, because I had pretty long hair. Like, it wasn't extremely long, but it was probably longer than it should have been. And so I'm trying to dry my hair. And then these two kids, like, I knew one of them. Well, I knew two of them, because, like, it's a small school. Like, I knew them, but I knew one on a okay level of friendship. Like, it wasn't like we were best. It's not like we were hanging out often, but like, I hanged out with him a little bit during school. After like I left school, I never saw him. Well, I'd seen him, I'd never talked to him again. Well, so far, like it's been only a couple of years. And so, what happened was him and another girl, and another kid, a girl. Like like most people knew that they were into each other, which I never really understood and still don't understand. Like, do you really think it's gonna last, mate? Like, this is back when I was in like year 2. Like, they would have been like 7 or 8. Like, seriously? Oh, maybe he was in year. No, like, it was in like year 2. I remember it being pretty young. So, all of a sudden, what happened is the teachers go off because I think that they're like, something's wrong with the bus or something. So they go out to talk to the bus man, and one of the the kid who's like the person that like I talk to but also don't really talk to. Like I knew, he and that girl just kissed, and I found out later that his friend who had been behind him had set them up and was like, I'll buy you something from the tuck shop if you kiss each other. And they just looked at each other really awkwardly. And then they just did it. I don't know why I remember that. It's a very strange thing to remember. But I do. It's very strange. Anyway. So, yeah, I just wanna... Anyway, so I just remember, whenever I think Kate, I think that story. I don't know why, but I do. Alright, so far, how long has the stream been going for? It's been going for 37 minutes, okay. It only felt like a couple minutes. I think I'm gonna... Well, I can't go forever because I do have like a cut-off time. But I do have to go to bed, guys. But hopefully I can get something before that happens. I don't know exactly what is happening since first Siz's gone for dinner and so whenever she comes home. But you know, like, hopefully it's not for a while. Anyway, okay. I feel like I heard something, but of course I'm playing tricks on myself. Probably playing tricks on myself. Alright. Alright. What are some other stories? Story. I can't think of anything. Yeah, like, nothing big's been going on at school. Oh, no, not really. Like, it's just been a pretty average week for me. Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about. I need to grind for a little bit. But there's like Enderman Street. This Enderman hunt has been very annoying. How many Endermen have I slain? Slain. Bestiary. and Enderman 2,200. I feel like I've killed more. I feel like I've killed like 1,000. I guess I haven't, but I feel like I have. Also, for anyone who's planning to, if you're in Australia and you want to get some dragons, I would suggest doing it at night. Do it like at like 8 o'clock or something. That is the best time to do it. Take notes, because that is when all the other tryhards are online. It's very important that you do it then. Alright. Every time I hear that dig noise, I always go, please, please be something, please be something. And I'm always disappointed. Oh, hello, Jay. I just noticed that you've typed in the chat again. How is it going? I was seeing if like it said how many viewers I have, but it actually doesn't. Technically it does, so I can go to participants, and I can count that I only have one. But it's kind of annoying that it doesn't actually have a number. I mean, it probably does, and I'm just dumb. Very reasonable. Because he makes don't trade others. Combat 31. Oh, good for that guy. Can't trade. You have to trade me. Never mind. Bye, buddy. I'm dead. Do it a few times. I don't know what is going on chat. Things can get very confusing. Okay, there we go. Dracar, I feel like it's past your bedtime. I know you personally, I feel like it's past your bedtime. You're like 6. I think it's past your bedtime. Go to bed. Naughty J. Clara, go to bed. I think it is Mister. You're like 2 years younger than me. That's like, you should be in bed by now. Your mommy should be reading you your bedtime story. Or is your mom going to get milk so she's allowing you to stay up? Alright, I'm sorry. Alright. That hurt. I missed so many. why are people just typing symbols in the game chat? Like, I really don't understand this generation's language. Like, there's some stuff I understand. It took me a while to learn what S and H is. There was one other one that I can't remember, but it also took me a while. And I had to ask my friends, what is it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Stuff this game. This game sucks. I hate Skyblock. Skyblock admins, you can go die in a hole. And I wouldn't care. This is some BS. Also, just joking, Skyblock admins, if you're watching, please do not ban me. You make a lovely game. I'm just mad. Please. But what are the chances of that? Like, come on. You had to drop one of them. Like, what are the chances? If I go into that's the collection. I always automatically go back to the collection. Combat, bestiary, and like it's a 0.1% chance for me to get any of it. Any of it. And what do I get? None. Absolutely none. Thank you, Skyblock. Bestiary milestone. By unlocking unique. Nice. Plus 12. Total tiers unlocked 69. Nice. Not unlocking any more tiers. I am done. I have decided that is enough. Hey, how come I feel like my health went down? I feel like I had more health. I could be wrong, but I feel like I had more health. Is that just me? Am I tripping? Could be tripping. What can we talk about? Anyone, what are some ideas you have about what we can talk about? So this is probably a very mindless grind. Okay, you can go to bed later, or you can go to bed now after I ban you. No, I'm joking, I wouldn't ban you. Or would I? Ha ha ha! You'll never know. I don't know if you've probably noticed, but there is quite a big stream delay. I have bad computer. Bad computer go brrr when I make it any better. The stream latency is ultra low, the lowest it can be. So I'm sorry for that, but that's just how it works. That's what happens when bad computer go brrr and nearly explodes when you turn it up and more. Very big stream today. Yes, it is very big stream delay. He said I was having very bad posture. See how laggy is it? Okay, really laggy. Look at that lag back. The thing is, the grappling hook is it's a good thing. It's a very good item and weapon, but it is also very annoying for people like me or people who don't pay and are just or don't have and don't have like YouTube rank or something. But like it stops like all this lag back. It is very annoying for the to use the grappling hook. That is the one flaw of the grappling hook. That it is a little bit. It's not fully pay to win. Like it is still usable. Like, I still use it a lot on my other profile, and it is fine. It's probably worse because I'm streaming, but like it's a little bit annoying with when you have lag back. Okay, I might end this soon. My throat is getting very dry. I haven't been the best. I was sick only a couple of days ago. I mean, I still am sick, but like I was worse 2 days ago. But my throat's still not fully recovered, so probably not the best. I'll try to stream tomorrow, but it depends if I hang out with mates or not. If I do, it probably actually 100% will not be at the same time. So don't worry, Jay. You can watch it, as it won't be fine. It won't be after your bedtime. Shut up about my phone ring. Doesn't matter. Who asked you for your opinion? See, look at that. That's just how the grappling hook gets annoying. Like, it's a very useful item, like when you can just use it smoothly like that. But when you're not, or when you can't and don't know how to, or you just use it only like once or twice, and you get it bad. Like, I can see why some people are like, why do people go, oh, this is so good, it's so annoying, the lag back is very annoying. Like, I can see why people will complain about that. It is very reasonable. I have seen it, well, I wouldn't say very reasonable, like, just give it a chance, use it for a little longer than like 3 swings, although thanks to TikTok, most people's attention span is like 5 seconds, and if the interest isn't peaked, it goes away, and that's probably going to be how Skyblock starts to fall off. I mean, it kind of has already. Like, I feel like there has been a little bit of a drop in players, but like, you know, it's still probably one of their top games. But you know, it's probably, but because of TikTok, I'd say it's dropped off because everyone's attention span has shortened in the time thanks to TikTok, and you cannot deny it. If you look at your attention span now compared to when you were, and compared to like 2019 or something, I feel like you will find your attention span was a lot longer. I don't use TikToks, and like compared to like a lot of my friends, like one of my friends, like it hurts him to watch something that's above like 15 minutes. And I'm just here watching like 2-hour streams, like past live streams, just like, this is fun. I mean, I do probably prefer like shorter videos still, but I actually don't really like very short videos, like the short videos, like the TikToks and the YouTube shorts. Like they're okay for something, but you know, I feel like they're good for getting like, for like comedians who are trying to start out. So I feel like that's a pretty good way to start. But and there are some talented people. I'm not saying like some people don't deserve the fame. There are some very talented people there, but there's just like can also be. I also find it hard to watch like a load of those, but probably equal the same amount as like just another video. I can only probably watch like 3 or so shorts in like a couple times. I think I'm gonna go to. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. Like I'll do one more lap of killing as many of Endermen as I can. Hopefully we might get something. Probably not. But after this, I will end the stream. I don't know why everyone's going GG. Did I just go, what? Pet drop Enderman. Plus 100 basic. What? What are people saying GG about? Singing in the shower or getting the Enderman pet? Probably the Enderman pet, but like still. Oh, that reminds me, I've actually got to go pick up an Enderman pet from Cat. Alright, we have done officially a full circle. Got nothing. Let's head to Cat. We'll get the Enderman pet. Oh, come on. And also, no, it is not bedtime. I'm allowed to stay up for later. Like I said earlier, my throat is just dry. Alright, where's Cat? Alright. Hello, cats. I would like my Enderman. Thank you. I'm gonna see how much. Oh my god, taming level 20. It costs enchanted iron, and yeah, I tell buffers the trend. No grading. 5. Huh. Anyway, we'll take the Enderman pet thing. We'll switch it out because I didn't have the Enderman pet. As you can see, I have this regular one. But I'm gonna swap it up for the epic. There we go. I really like. I don't know why, but I just like seeing like the epic text. If I get my bow, here it is, my hurricane bow. I don't know why, but I just really like the text. I feel special. Leave me alone. You know, like imagine once I get something legendary. I wonder how special I will feel. Alright, I think that's good. We spent about an hour trying to kill some Endermen. We'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully get better luck. Thank you to people in the chat. Thank you for dropping by. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. If not Sunday, if not Monday. I just hope to see you soon. I'm gonna try to. Good night, everyone. Or good morning, depending on where you're from.